slideshow, Aspire to Dream, showing your student accomplishments that you guys have done throughout this year. We're going to aspire to learn, so getting some inspiration for next year. We're going to aspire to dream again, and watch a video of some student goals that you all have for the upcoming year. We're going to aspire to lead, so hearing about some amazing opportunities at CSN that you all can get involved with, as well as aspire to complete. So setting yourself up for success, all right? And then we're going to have some closing remarks. So let's go ahead and jump right into the event. Just really quickly, we want to thank the CSN community, the executive leadership team, for all of your continued support of student success, especially during these unprecedented times with COVID and having to adjust to a virtual environment. That has been a challenge for the students, and you all have done an amazing job in trying to engage and help guide them as we go through this difficult time. So big thank you and shout out to you all. All right, let's aspire to celebrate. So our welcoming remarks today are coming from Dr. Felicia Thomas, who is the Associate Vice President of Student Affairs here at CSN. So Dr. Thomas, go ahead and take it away.
I think you're muted, Dr. Thomas.
Dr. Thomas, you're still muted. You unmuted yourself, then you muted yourself back, Dr. Thomas. Now you're unmuted.
I'm unmuted now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because it keeps going back and forth to the mute. Well, I have a lot to say, but thank you for inviting me to come. And on behalf of Vice President Juanita Crisanta, who is the Vice President for Student Affairs, who is unable to be here today, I am here representing her and representing her area. And although the reality is that all of you are worth this event today, and I am so happy that we actually put it on for you. I want to say to you, the journey to your destiny is within your view, clearly. Life has many doors that lead to success that many people fail to open, but not you. You're actually opening these doors. Obtainable goals are within your reach, because the reality is that achievements are frozen in time. So we must continue to achieve. We can't let our achievements of the past be the only time we achieve. We must continue to achieve, because achievements are frozen in time. And I'm glad that you're not waiting to achieve your academic goals, because the reality is that there's never a better time than now in the present to do the kinds of things that you've done academically and socially and culturally here on the campus. Life is too short to live out anyone else's dream but your own. So continue to dream big and be big and live big. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Thomas, for those inspiring words. Let's go ahead and move it forward, and we are going to show you a quick little slideshow to celebrate you all today. I hope you all enjoyed that quick little video. Hopefully, maybe you saw yourself, but congratulations. You guys should give yourself a great pat on the back for completing this year and continuing to move up. So congratulations. All right, so next, aspire to dream, dream big. All right, so we are going to play another quick little video of some things that you all have accomplished this year and just give kudos to you all for those great accomplishments. All right, all right. Those were amazing. So many different and awesome accomplishments that you all have done throughout this year, whether it's making president's list, honor roll, getting a great GPA, coming back to school after a few years. Amazing, amazing things were listed on that. So congratulations. You guys are doing amazing and you will continue to do so. All right. So we are going to move it forward. Let's see if it wants to move forward. Would it be a virtual event without any technical difficulties? All right, so next we have Aspire to Learn. Okay, so we have some amazing guests here who are going to present to you in just a bit and really help get you all inspired for next year. and they're going to pose some 3 questions that you guys listed here below. If you want to quickly just read through that, and then I will unshare so they can present their documents. All right, let me go ahead and unshare. Okay.
All right. Hello, hello. My name is Robin Rohde. I have a co-presenter here. Carly, are you with us?
I am. Hi.
Hi. So we're going to start off just by introducing ourselves. Carly, do you want to take it away here? Uh-oh, did we lose you, Carly?
I think you're muted, Carly. My bad, I was muted. I said, hi, I'm Carly Kelly. I'm the ASCSM president for this current year. And I thank you guys for having me be here. And, congratulations to all of our students. All of your accomplishments.
I'm not able to hear you, Carly. Are you close to your mic?
Mute that one and I'll put you on here.
1 second. I'm between 2 cameras.
Okay, okay.
Third time's a charm.
There you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. My name is Carly Kelly. I'm the ASCSM president for the current year, and I thank you guys for allowing me to be here to talk to you guys. And congratulations to all of your accomplishments.
Thanks, Carly. And I'm Robin Rohde. I teach English composition here, and I just want to thank you all for allowing me to be here. I'm actually going to facilitate a conversation about those 3 questions about learning, about getting outside of our comfort zone. But I want to start out by saying, wow, you made it. This was a very challenging year, and you had actual accomplishments, juggling family, getting high GPAs, juggling work, and I'm barely crossing the finish line. I'm like limping. No, I feel like I'm crawling past the finish line here this semester. So I want to congratulate you for making it. This was a very challenging year. All right, so what do we have? Let's see. Let me move to the next slide eventually. Okay, to get started, if you're so inclined, we have a little activity that's called a chatterfall. I'm sure you see that waterfall in the background. Well, that's what we're doing, but we're going to do it in chat. And what we're doing is we're going to do a 1-minute list. Now, it's going to be in the chat box, but you're not going to send it right away. I'm going to time you, and you're just going to list out for 1 minute all the new things you learned this year, tried to learn this year, or if you didn't learn anything new, all the things you'd like to learn next year. So we're just going to do a 1-minute list. Now, here's the part that's cool. You're not going to send it right away. I'm going to do a countdown, and then we're going to send it all at once. And that's the chatterfall. It's kind of like water falling over the mountain here. So I'm going to start the timer. You type in the chat box. You do not send it until my countdown, okay? All the new things you learned, or all the new things you'd like to learn. And Carly, feel free to participate if you'd like. If not, you can just read them out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start you at 1 minute. Go ahead and type and don't send. What are all the new things you learned? What are all the new things you'd like to learn? I'll tell you one thing that I'm trying to learn, which is juggling. I bought some juggling balls, and it turns out they are glass. Very uncomfortable about that. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now. 30 more seconds. Don't let that critic in your brain pop up. This is not time for criticism, just all the things you learned and all the things you'd like to learn. All right, now I'm going to count on the countdown. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. 1, we're going to hit send. Hopefully I don't blow up Teams, Courtney. We're going to count 3, 2, 1. Chatterfall. Go ahead and send your chat. Let's see what we got. All the new things. If anybody wants to shout them out, that could unmute their mic, because I can't see at the same time.
Is that you?
Yeah. This is President-elect Zachary Johnigan, and I learned how to be the president from former President Carly Kelly.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's an exciting thing to learn. Carly, can you read the chat? I can't see it.
Yeah, we actually have some good responses. Most recent, healthy eating, being organized, biking, exercising, to love everyone, dog training. I might need you at my house. Clay sculpting. That's pretty cool.
That is super cool. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Oh, sorry, Carly. Thank you for sharing all those new things. Keep them coming if you'd like. Ooh, we've got how to take care of a baby pigeon. I didn't even know that that was possible. Thank you for sharing this. So as you know, we're going to be facilitating 3 questions. How this is going to work is I am actually going to ask your student body president these questions. She's going to share. If something resonates with you, feel free to type a shout out in the chat. However you want to shout out if you're hearing something that resonates with you or that really speaks to you. So I'm just going to get started by asking Carly, or is it okay if I call you Carly, Madam President? Okay. Question number 1, what excites you about learning new things?
Definitely knowing that you're going to be pushing the boundaries with yourself. And that kind of ties in with another question, but knowing that you won't be the same person you were after learning the new thing as you were before, and then meeting new people with your new learning strategies or events or activities, because there's always going to be somebody else who's wanting to learn those things or has already learned about it, and they can teach you how to get better at it. And so I have to say that's pretty fun for me, including being in classroom. A lot of people might not think about that. Something simple as being in a chemistry class or biology class. Even though we're all learning the material at the same time, somebody might have already had prior knowledge, and they'll like talk to the whole class about, well, I knew this, and then you're learning like double the material at one time.
That's amazing. So what I heard you say is what excites you most about learning new things is that you come out a different person, and that you're actually changed by the people around you, your professors, your peers, your tutors, your SI leaders. That's incredible. If that resonates with you, feel free to type a shout out in the chat. Let's move on to question 2. How does learning new things get you closer to your long-term dreams and goals?
I can be pretty specific with this one. Me wanting to be a dermatologist, so learning new things about how the skin works, and how products work, how certain chemicals work on the skin. It just all prepares me for, somebody else said, it prepares you for success, for how I can be better in that position as a doctor. And if I can take that information and make it more relatable for the common person who won't understand certain things like that, that just makes me all the better for that position, I think.
I love that. So learning new things, and you went the really relevant route. You said, I'm learning things right now that I'm going to use in my career later. I'm going to challenge you. And by the way, audience, we spoke in advance about me being able to ask off the cuff questions. So I want to ask you a question. How do you turn something that seems irrelevant, like maybe an English class, I teach English, into something that works for you in your future career or even a future class?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess you can say English, that's writing. And so learning how to, I don't want to say, being able to explain something so technical like chemistry words and being able to explain it a lot easier to somebody would be the best way I can explain that. And then of course with English, there's the language. And so making sure that my communication is up to par because some people aren't going to understand everything that you're saying. And then it's actually a good point because my sister was like, why are you so logical and technical at everything? I know what you're talking about. And I had to explain to her, well, not everybody is going to. So if I can be as specific as possible, I won't leave anyone with any lingering questions like, I don't know what that meant. So just by trying to explain to them in as much description as possible.
That's a really good point. So I had to ask that question because I know when I was in your shoes and an undergraduate, I was going through classes that I said to myself, when am I ever going to use this? Particularly my algebra classes. But there's going to be all sorts of classes where you feel like a lack of motivation. I'm sure you feel it already.
Yeah.
And I love that you were able to, off the cuff, find purpose, find it in something that may seem irrelevant to you at the time. I think that that's a superpower. I often talk about superpowers, but thank you for sharing that. Let's move on to question 3. So this is our final question and maybe the most important. Why is it important to push beyond your comfort zone when it comes to learning?
That was pretty talked about a lot. If you don't, then you're not going to know what you can and can't do and what you're willing to do. If you don't push beyond those comfort zones, those boundaries, then you're never going to be able to fully reach your potential with anything. That even goes as far as like learning how to cook a new recipe. If you don't get in the kitchen and try, even if it burns up the first time, you got to try to see if you really like it or if you want to get better at it. And that might be your newfound passion if you really think about it, but you'll never know if you don't push those boundaries. And then, of course, there's other things you can push your boundaries on. That's how I feel.
Oh my gosh. So that, I don't know about you, audience, but that answer really speaks to me because it actually seems like it contains failure. So getting outside your comfort zone is basically risking failure. But as you shared and you kind of reframed it, failure is really just like a prototype. It's an attempt that teaches you something new, teaches you, and maybe it actually becomes the actual thing that you're passionate about. So that's something that I've really been focused on throughout my career as a student and as a professor, is how do I change my relationship to failure so that I'm willing to take risks and willing to fail, maybe even seek out failure. Obviously, there's failure you don't want to seek out, the dangerous stuff like jumping out of airplanes or off of buildings. But then there's everything else.
I actually sorry.
Go, please.
I don't remember if it was Dr. Thomas or actually Miss Karen during a training that we had earlier or later last semester. They said fail only means first attempt in learning. And so I remember that all the time. Every time I think of the word fail, like it's just a first attempt in learning. So
that is an excellent way to look at it. All right, so let's see what else we have. Oh, that's right. So this picture I thought was a little too simple for comfort zone. It just shows like a tiny little circle and you're either in it or you're not. And a picture that I liked a little better that I thought was maybe more realistic is this one, where you have your comfort zone and then you have like a consolidation zone, you have a stretch zone. So you're kind of going in and out and back to your comfort zone and back out to stretch. And then you'll see that squiggly line over there where we're like too far, where we get into a situation where we're kind of in over our heads. And those are also great learning experiences, but it's good to recognize them. You know, if your energy's starting to get way too low, if you're starting to think about quitting, those are times to reach out for help. Well, you should always be reaching out for help, but those are times to be aware of and recognize, hey, let's go back to our stretch zone a little bit. Let's get some help. Let's get some tutoring. Let's get maybe counseling with CAPS. So I just wanted to show that growth zone because I think it's a little more complex than just either inside or outside of our comfort zone. Okay. Anything you want to add, Carly?
No, I like this image though. I feel like I'm in the stretch zone right now.
Oh, really? Because why? Are we moving on?
It's a lot. Yeah, new chapter starting. I've been at CSN for 4 years now, so it's been a long journey at CSN, a lot of learning. a lot of friendships, a lot of heartbreaks, but you know, I'm ready for the next chapter. And it's kind of scary knowing how close it is, but I'm ready.
That makes a lot of sense to me, Carly. So we've built a lot of relationships. We have developed as far as we can here, and now it's time to stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's scary and exciting, and even positive transitions can be stressful. So thanks for sharing that with us and our audience today.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave you with this. So I heard Dr. Thomas say, life is too short to live anybody else's life but your own. And this is a book I'm reading now. I'm in, I think, one of the last chapters, and I just have to share it with literally everyone. It's called Designing Your Life. And it is so interesting. It takes a designer's perspective on building a career and on building a life that's joyful and meaningful and really aligns with your own values. So I had to share this today because it's such an interesting take. They're engineers and they're product designers by trade. And I think they teach at Stanford as well. And they teach this course, and they also wrote a book called Designing Your Life. I get no money for this. It's just something that I've been inspired by very recently that I have to share. So for parting words, thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm Robin Rohde. I teach composition here. I also co-chair the Meaningful Writing Experience Scholarship Committee. So if we get money for that again, please check us out. Congratulations if we have anybody who participated in that this year. And Carly, I'll let you finish this out.
As I said, Carly Kelly, the going out ASCSM president. Thank you so much. And I just want to wish a good luck to all the students that are returning during the next semester, next year. And as the semester winds down, good luck on finals and have a good summer.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Professor Rohde and Carly. That was an amazing discussion, and especially that third question as I'm pulling up the slideshow to share again. Just as Carly was saying, if you don't try, you'll never know. You will miss 100% of your chances that you don't take. So if you don't take it, you're just never going to know. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. And if you fail, pick yourself back up again and try again. It will definitely work out. And thank you, Professor Rohde, for showing that book. I wrote it down so that that could be the next book I'm reading. Currently, I'm reading Atomic Habits, so how to build good habits and break the bad ones. So once I'm finished with that one, I'll definitely pick up that book. So thank you. All righty. So the next thing that we are going to do is back to Aspire to Dream. So I'm going to share a video of the student goals that you all have for the upcoming year. all right. Amazing goals you guys have set for yourselves, and you definitely can accomplish all of that so long as you continue putting in the hard work that you've done already and continue that through the next year. All right, so next we have Aspire to Lead. So for this segment, we are going to have some speakers in different departments, organizations, and they're going to basically give a 1-minute commercial about their area and how you can utilize that. And that kind of ties in with the goals that you have, because that can definitely help you reach those goals. So let's go ahead and jump in. First, we have Melissa Weinstein with the National Society of Leadership and Success.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished this year. I'm Melissa Weinstein, and I'm the faculty advisor for the West Charleston chapter of the National Society of Leadership and Success. As you grow as leaders on campus and in the community, we hope you will consider being a member of NSLS. NSLS is the nation's largest leadership honor society. What that means for you is that you have an opportunity to develop your leadership potential, achieve your personal and professional goals, and learn from other leaders in a wide variety of areas. Our philosophy is that we accomplish more together than we do alone. So when you join NSLS, you join other students at CSN who are driven to achieve their goals and to make an impact on the world around them. We have chapters at both North Las Vegas and West Charleston. Right now, everything's virtual, so we'd love to have you wherever your home campus might be. We'd love to have you join our team and make an impact on our school and on our community.
All right, thank you, Melissa, so much. Next, we have Bruno Rhodes from Phi Theta Kappa.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations to you all. My name is Bruno Rhodes, and I'm the faculty advisor to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Most people think when they hear Phi Theta Kappa that it's a sorority or a fraternity, but that's not the case. It's an honor society. And to join Phi Theta Kappa, you have to be invited by the college. Our administration sends out invitations, and in order to get an invitation, you have to have a 3.5 cumulative GPA or higher and have completed 12 college level credits at CSN, and that means nothing below 100 level. And there's so much that Phi Theta Kappa offers, and I don't have time to go through all of them, but my favorite training that they have is the leadership training. And you will find that most leadership trainings are oriented towards the business sector, but Phi Theta Kappa's leadership training is geared towards the humanities. So it's literature and film and videos. Okay, and some of the topics that the training covers is how to articulate a vision, servant leadership, ethical leadership, how to build a team, how to lead with goals, making decisions, how to handle conflict, how to handle change, and how to empower others, just to mention a few of them. We also have leadership positions. We have officer positions where students can serve as president, vice presidents, and public relations. And so you're given the opportunity for a year to enhance the skills that you have or develop new skills, okay? And some of the other trainings that Phi Theta Kappa provides is finding and how to find employment, how to develop workplace skills such as critical thinking, how to advocate for yourself, how to communicate effectively, how to operate as part of a team, and professional conduct in the workplace. And there's also training on how to successfully transfer to a college or university, if that's your route. So we have member meetings every month, and so there's the opportunity for you to meet other like-minded students. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruno. All right, next we have Brian Akins with ASCSN and Leadership.
You're muted, Brian.
I have myself on mute. Thank you, Nikki. Good looking out. But again, my name is Brian Akins. I'm the Director of Student Life and Leadership Development here at the College of Southern Nevada. I am thrilled to congratulate you for achieving another step in your academic journey. I want to talk to you very briefly about getting involved now that you're going into your next semester or next school year. One area to get involved with is student government. We have on the call Carly McFarland Kelly, as well as President-elect Zachary Jonigan. Being involved in student government is a great way to network as well as champion the needs of our students here at the College of Southern Nevada. But I also encourage you to get involved in your student organizations and clubs here on campus. I saw that we have represented here members from Phi Theta Kappa, New Coyote Crew Club, Student Government, of course, First Generation Club, Nevada Pre-Health Society, NSLS as well. So take a leadership position in your clubs and organizations. Run for president, run for treasurer, or some of the leadership positions in your student clubs and organizations on campus. That is an excellent way to get involved with other like-minded individuals here at the College of Southern Nevada. And what the data and research shows is that the students that are involved outside of the classroom, they're the ones that are feeling more connected to the institution. And so I encourage you to get involved. Also, coming in the fall, we'll have other areas of the Student Leadership Academy full-blown, such as the Coyote Student Organization Leadership Training to Leadership Book of the Semester, which I saw multiple members that participated in our just past spring cohort that are on this call. Again, please get involved outside of the classroom. My name is Brian Akins, Director of Student Life and Leadership Development, and I look forward to helping you succeed outside of the classroom and inside of the classroom too.
Thanks so much, Brian. Up next, we have Nikki Hughes with Career and Transfer Services.
Thank you, Morgan, and congratulations to all of you on an amazing year. Who would have thought that we would have made it thus far, considering all the challenges that we had this year? So I want to just definitely applaud you all for putting in that hard work. I saw a lot of people with straight A's during this hard time, and so that is just truly amazing. I want to give a special shout out to a student I saw. His name was Dean Brown. I can't believe Brian didn't cover it because he had that nice Raiders flag in the background, and Brian considers himself a Raiders fan. So I definitely want to shout out Dean Brown for posting that Raiders thing. It just kind of lit me up just a little bit. I want to talk to you about career and transfer services. Again, my name is Nikki Hughes, and I am normally housed on the North Las Vegas campus. And what we do at Career and Transfer Services is basically help you find jobs, prepare you to get out there in the workforce, and also help you with your transfer transition. I was looking at a lot of the goals that a lot of the students had. They were posting on the board, and I'm hoping that you all have made contact with us. You can't learn about those how to maneuver in this job market, especially post-COVID, unless you reach out to us. We can help you with your resume, cover letter, mock interviews. We have this amazing new tool called Handshake that has over 3,500 jobs in there that can help you with internships as well. So please, if you have not activated your Handshake account, please reach out to us if you need some assistance. The transfer process is cumbersome, and a lot of times people don't know how to maneuver through that system. It's a new system, especially if you want to transfer out of state. So if you need any assistance with, learning how to, to ask questions, what to ask, you don't know what to ask, so maybe we can help you with that. We can help you with learning the process of what credits are going to transfer over, as well as the cost. Everyone wants to know, should I go out of state? Or should I stay in state because of cost? A lot of students don't realize there are a number of colleges that are offering great scholarship opportunities for students with high GPAs. So if you have a high GPA out there and you're not necessarily sure you want to stay in state, reach out to us so we can help you open up to those opportunities for you. Again, my name is Nikki Hughes. I work in the CAS department. Our email address is cats@csn.edu, and we're here to help you even in this virtual environment. And again, congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nikki. Up next, we have Georgette Simmons from Advising.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Georgette Perry Simmons, and I am the coordinator for academic advising at the Henderson campus. I want to say congratulations to you all on completing a year or a semester full of changes, challenges, but also triumphs from what I'm seeing today. And then I just want to share with you about our academic advising department. And so sometimes when people think about academic advising, they just think about scheduling their classes. But I want to let you know that we're here to assist you with all of your aspirations and goals by serving as your mentors, confidants, and most importantly, some of your biggest supporters on campus. And so as students, as a new student, you should have been assigned to an academic advisor who reached out to you periodically to do some check-ins, whether it was via email, via phone. And so if you have not had a chance to meet with your assigned academic advisor, I strongly recommend that you do. This way we can help you stay on track for graduation, and then also connecting you with support services and needed resources here that can assist you. As Ms. Nikki just shared, their department assists you with transfer, but we also can have that conversation with you and get you connected with that office so we can make sure that you have an handoff and someone there to support you. So please, please, please be sure to check your CSN student email. We are now in peak enrollment time, so it's time for you to come in and to meet with us. We are meeting with students 2 ways. So you can schedule an appointment through your My Coyote plan where you can do a 30-minute appointment with an academic advisor. Right now, we're doing virtual express advising where your advisor will call you once you log onto the queue. And we have, it's called express advising because those appointments are about 15 minutes where you can do a quick check-in with your academic advisor. So please connect with us. We want to make sure that we're here to help you. And as we like to say in the advising world, we are here to advise so you can decide. And so we want you to be the owners of your academic journey, but we're here to guide you. Again, my name is Gregory Perry Simmons, and I will put my email in the chat. Just in case you don't know who your assigned advisor is, please email me and I am happy to connect you with that person. Again, congratulations and thank you all.
Thank you, Greg. That's a great saying. I love that. Next, we have Shelly Keller from the Centers for Academic Success.
Hi, everyone. Dr. Shelly Keller here from the Centers for Academic Success. And I'll share with you about that department. But first, I just want to say a couple of things. One is that I can't wait to see Professor Rohde demonstrate how to juggle with glass balls. That sounds very interesting. I want to learn about that learning experience. I saw some great comments throughout, like about public speaking and learning Excel and different medicines in the health and information technology program and the baby pigeons. Just so many great comments. I will admit my bias when I say that my favorite comment was tutoring has been a lifesaver. And that's because Centers for Academic Success is tutoring. So just to tell you a little bit about our department, one is we offer most recently online services, but certainly after this year, we'll be back in our centers offering in-person services, but also maintaining online services for our online students and those who have a more challenging time accessing our services during our hours, which we are open 7 days a week. So we offer a variety of services. That we have writing center where you can come and get help with your paper from developing your topic, understanding your assignment, all the way through those stages of learning how to write an awesome college paper. We have help with public speaking, where in any of your classes, when you have to do a presentation, which you have to do many presentations in college, you can come and actually go through the process of developing that speech with some support, but also practicing in a room where you're by yourself and you can watch yourself. And that's a really valuable way to become a more effective public speaker. And I could go on. We have math tutoring, science tutoring. We have a lot of support helping students learn how to just get through the variety of technology that you have to learn how to use. Finding that you have Microsoft 365. I could go on and on. We have supplemental instruction where we actually have leaders who go in and attend the classes and then provide study groups outside of class. We're developing that same program in math coming soon, which I'm super excited about. We'll have those services there, and then we have them in chemistry. And then we have embedded support where we're actually have also working with faculty. English students who, they're not English majors per se, but students who have taken their English classes and are referred by their professors to become embedded tutors, and they work with their professors to help those students in those classes. And we're super excited about that program as well. We have a lot of great services, and one thing that I want to share that I think is super important, especially when we're talking about leadership so much today and deepening your learning experiences, is consider becoming a tutor. We want you to join our team. We want you to become a tutor on campus. We know that enhances your learning so very much. I could tell you story after story after story. Obviously, I won't do that today, but people genuinely love working in our department. They love helping people. It's a great way to connect with a lot of faculty and enhance and deepen your learning experience on campus. So thank you very much. And whoever said tutoring's been a lifesaver, you made my day.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks so much, Shelly. Thank you all who have presented about their areas. Students, I hope you found one or more of these that interest you. I know some of them have been dropping their information in the chat so that you can reach out to them. So thank you for that. Moving on, we have Aspire to Complete. So Shelly Keller, who just presented, is going to facilitate some questions to you all about what you learned today, what you're looking forward to next year, and so on. So Shelly, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. I turned off my camera, forgot I was supposed to stay. So anyway, we wanted to hear from all of you that are participating today. We were hoping that you would turn on your cameras if at all possible and unmute yourselves and join in. We'd love to hear your voices. We want to know, what did you hear today that inspired you? Okay, so this happens in meetings a lot too. And so I'll just encourage you a little bit more if you could turn on your cameras. Sorry, my phone's going off. But turn on your cameras and microphones and share with us what you've learned today or what you aspire to do in the coming year based on what you heard today or even based on what you've already been working on. Would love to hear from you.
Love to hear from some students. Whoever wants to jump in.
Hi, my name is Vicki. I'm a first semester student, returning student to college. What I heard today that was really helpful was just how encouraging everyone is in trying to help us succeed, and also how well everyone has done over this semester. So congratulations to everyone.
That's so awesome. It's so awesome. And you just broke through your comfort zone, right? You did it.
Yeah.
I love that conversation on comfort zones. You know, when I came to CSN, I was a ninth grade. I had finished ninth grade, and they had made me take a public speaking class, and it was the scariest thing I'd ever done, right? Yeah. And so I know how scary that is. But thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. How about anyone else want to come on and share your experience? And if you don't feel comfortable, just put in the chat, you know, what you learned that inspired you today, or what have your goals changed as of today after hearing what you've heard? Was there something that really indicated to you? Or did you just want my information so you can figure out how to be a tutor?
Hello, everybody. Is it okay if I go?
Absolutely.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tegan Ohl, and this is my second semester here at CSN. Just a big shout out and thank you guys for having this meeting. You know, I believe in this environment we are in right now. It's important to really just be inspired and to just hear all these motivating positive things, because I believe some of these meetings is what keeps us going, because it's definitely been hard. So just hearing all these comments about what people have been doing is just, it made me almost want to cry. So thank you guys for having me today and inspiring us through this meeting. Thank you.
Oh, Tegan, that's amazing. I felt emotional at some of the things that were shared, especially when Carly was talking about transitioning out of CSN. That was really hard for me too. And I felt like tears coming to my eyes when she was sharing that experience. So it's especially when you get so connected, which is what we're encouraging you to do is to be connected at the college. And my colleagues here are wonderful people who have spoken to you today. So we've really enjoyed it. How about anybody else? What's one thing that you must do starting today to start chasing your goals? What's one thing?
Hi, everyone. This is Zachary John again, ASCSN President-elect. I just wanted to make a comment about the picture that was shared earlier about stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
The second picture, not the first one.
Messy one.
People see, stepping out of your comfort zone as a one-time thing, and once you do it, then you're just out of there and you're just constantly growing. Well, I think we continue to get into comfort zones on the path to success. First, you have to step out of your comfort zone. That's where you're uncomfortable. And then eventually you work until you get comfortable there. And then once you've been there long enough, you step out again. And that's, at least in my idea, a way to success. So I like that second picture that was shared.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Zachary. It's the best one because it's true. It's not just a one-time thing. It's constantly growing, constantly stretching yourself. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Anybody else want to share something that you want to change today to reach your goals? Okay, then I'll turn it back over to the next person that's closing out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you so much for facilitating these questions. It's always great to reflect on what you've learned, what you've heard, and reflect on the future as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's next? After this event, just check your email for the following. You will be receiving a completion certificate where you can put your name in it to show that you have completed your first year, as well as information and contacts for all of today's guests so you can stay connected. All right, as we're closing out, I'm going to go ahead and let Dr. V say a few words.
Thank you so much, Marian, and for hosting today's event, and to all our speakers and to all the students who were able to join us today. Thank you for being here and letting us share this important day with you. I just wanted to close us out by saying thank you, and again, how excited we are for you, and that we are just feel so lucky to be able to be in this community with you and be able to support your success. So congratulations to those of you finishing your very first year at CSN. And hopefully today you heard some messages that inspired you for what's coming next. And as so many people have said, just know we are here walking next to you and with you through that journey. And to please stay connected to us and to all the incredible opportunities that are at CSN as we move forward. So thank you for being here. And we can't wait to see what happens next. Have a great rest of your day. And I think if Simone or Luis can put our feedback and attendance survey in the chat one more time, if you haven't had a chance to fill that out, we would really appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again for being here.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you, Courtney, for putting these amazing videos together. Thank you to all the speakers, to all the students who joined us. Thank you, Dr. V. Congratulations, everybody. You've done amazing.